You only arrest for the purpose of dealing with a felony that's committed, and I don't count drunk driving as a felony.
Rejected the idea of abolishing ICE, but have said that the system should be reformed in some ways.
Yes.
What exact changes would you bring to ICE as an agency?
I would hold ICE agents accountable if, in fact, they stepped over my executive orders, which is no arrest of anyone outside of their school. Look at one of the things that's happening is, particularly for Latino and Hispanic kids, is the incredible pressure on them in terms of their sense of security. They go off to school wondering whether when mom comes and picks them up, is she not going to be there because an ICE agent was there to arrest her? Or she takes them to the doctor, that she's going to not be there because she is, quote, undocumented, and an ICE agent is going to pick them up.
So how do you change the culture?
You change the culture by saying you're going to get fired. You're fired if, in fact, you do that. You only arrest for the purpose of dealing with a felony that's committed, and I don't count drunk driving as a felony.
Did you want to follow up on that? Because I can ask, we can move.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't mean to sound like I'm being harsh.
I don't. I can play.
I know you can. I'm not trying to play here.
We only have a few short minutes, but I want to ask you one more question on immigration because it is important.
Tell me if I'm going too long.
How exactly would you detain immigrants, if at all, in a Biden administration?
The way we did when we reformed the system with the DACA, I would not retain them behind bars. They show up. No, here's what they do. They show up. Sometimes you have an ankle bracelet, you set a hearing. We have to surge. We have to surge to the border, to the areas where people are being held. Get rid of all the cages, everybody out of prisons. Be in a position where if the most you put on is an ankle bracelet, that you give a date, you're going to show up for an immigration hearing, and they show up.
Is that for children, adults and children?
Across the board. Totally across the board. And you shouldn't be you don't have to put any ankle bracelets on a child. The child shows up when, in fact, they're with the parent, and they have to unite the parent. One of the biggest jobs I'm going to have as president is reuniting these children with their parents. It's outrageous.
Hey guys, if you like smart, nuanced, left-right conversations and interviews in a world where there are very few of those.
Do you want to hear both sides of an issue? Do you want to hear people debate it out?
Then you need to subscribe to our new YouTube channel by clicking the link in the description or the pop-up button that appears on your screen.